Well, I'm going to show you how to make a Popplet using the web-based program. So it's www.popplet.com. Okay, so you can see I'm logged in, so I'm going to make a new Popplet, and I'm going to name it. So my Popplet is going to be on the zero product property, whereas your Popplet is going to be on factoring. Ooh, I like pink, and make it so. Okay, so here's my Popplet. Now I'm going to begin by creating a new Popplet, and I'm going to title it Zero Product Property. So you can see I just start typing in it. Now what if I want the font to look different? Just click on the A. You can see I can make it larger. I can make it left-centered, center. Okay, good enough. What if I want to change the color? Black's kind of boring. Do bright pink. Okay. And then the pencils, if you want to draw on it. I don't. I'm a horrible drawer. And let's see. The picture is if I want to either include a YouTube video or a picture from my computer, which I'll do later. So there we go. Here's my first one. Now let's move it up. Now if I want to add additions to this, like for example, I'm going to go to the side and I'm going to add a video from YouTube that explains zero product property. So I will search zero product property. And what do you know? There's all kinds of videos here talking about it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose the video. I should probably look at it first, but I'm going to go ahead. I've seen this one before. I'm going to choose this video and add it. So now if students want to learn about the zero product property, the zero product property mathematically. So I could go to a different tab, and let's say I could type in zero product property, right? And I could do a Google search, and I want an image, I want a picture. Ooh, this is perfect. It takes a copy from the YouTube image and put it downloaded. Perfect. And now I'm going to save it, but let's make it more elegant. See if we can want to stop there. How about this? Here we go. Moving on. Let's visit the page. There we go. There's that image. Okay. And let's see. Now, save it? No. Oh, this is a bummer. Okay. Let's do something different then. How about this image? That's pretty cool. So we'll view that image. And then if I right-click, I can save image as this, picture image. And I'll save it on my desktop so I can find it easily. And I'll save. Yes. Oh, it already exists. Yes. Great. Now I go back to my Popplet, and in here I'm going to put the picture from my computer, and I go to my desktop where I saved it. Open. Voila. And if I want to make it bigger, I can just expand it. And let's maybe move it over a little bit. There we go. Okay. I should make this pink too to make the color scheme the same. Now what I want to do is I want to write the steps. So the first step for the zero product property is you set the equation equal to 0. Hence, zero product property, right? Okay, now I'm going to color scheme. So when I explain the process, I'm going to make all of these blue. There we go. Looks nice. Great. Now I want to, over here, do the math. Okay, so let's move this down a little bit. And I'm going to color scheme these green. Ooh, that's bright. Okay. Now, I have a choice. You notice I don't have a very good math equation editor. Like, how do I type 2x squared? I could go like this symbol and say squared. That's a little confusing. Or I could use the pen and try to write it 2x, oh, this is painful, squared. I could try that. It's a little rough though, huh? Clear that drawing. Or you know what I did? I wrote it on a piece of paper, took a picture of it, and sent it to myself. So if I go right here, look at that. Doesn't that look good? So then I can make it a little bit bigger and drag it down. There we go. So now let's make step 2. After we set the equation equal to 0, don't we write the equation as a product? So you can see I just continue going in this fashion. And These are basically all of the buttons are associated with Popplets. Now you notice under the settings capability, if you're using the web-based program, you have a lot of options. You can undo or copy Popples. You can, organize them in a different way. You can, as we just showed, you can add pictures from Flickr or YouTube. You can even add a Google map. Think about that for history. That would be great. Ooh, presentation mode. Like if I want to present this. So what I would do is I would give it an order, like, let's see, record. So I'm going to give this number 1, this 2, this 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if I presented it, okay, you can see it's kind of like a Prezi, and it will slide through my presentation. That's kind of cool. Could you use that in a classroom? Okay, I'm going to clear this and get out of this mode. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to save this. So as a student, you're going to create one on factoring, and then you're going to export it as a JPEG, a picture. Now, there are more options you can see. You can duplicate, print, and so forth. But after you're done, I want you to export it as a JPEG. Okay? So you're going to save it on your desktop or wherever, so it's easy to find. Save. Now, once I saved it, then I'm going to upload it to Canvas and submit it to me as your assignment. So as you can see, I'm in our Algebra 1B course, and if I go to Assignments, you should have an assignment called the Thinking Map, TM1. Okay? So if I click on TM1, here are the directions. So you're going to decide whether to use the web or the iPad and so forth, blah, 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 blah. Wow, Ms. Kleiber, you did a lot of work on this assignment. So over here to the right then, it says Submit. Well, I've done this a couple of times, so I'm going to resubmit. And it says Find the file, so I'm going to choose it. It's on my desktop. I titled it Zero Product Property. I'll open it. And you can see it's showing up right there. And if I need to write any comments, I can do so, and I'll submit the assignment. So it's submitting it now. And look, it says, yay, you turned it in at 1:26 on January 24th. And you are officially done. Congratulations, you have just made your first Popplet.